Hi, I'm Julie Williams here at First Book with a Trauma Toolkit Insight for you. The Trauma Toolkit was created in conjunction with MSEA in response to a lot of feedback that we've received from educators across the nation about the challenges that you're having supporting students who have experienced childhood trauma. Currently in the United States, about half of all students have experienced some sort of trauma, and so the need for educators to be prepared with tactical ways to support them in class is incredibly important. And so with this trauma toolkit and with today's insight, we wanted to share with you one key way that you can support your students who may have experienced trauma. Our research has told us that students who've experienced trauma are in need of 4 key things. First, they need to feel safe. Second, they need to feel confident. Third, they need to have positive adult relationships. And then fourth, they need to feel a sense of agency or have options where they know that there is something in their life that they can control. And so today we're going to talk about having self-confidence and helping your students develop a sense of confidence. So for this activity, to help students develop that sense of confidence, you're going to need just 4 things. You're going to need paper, scissors, tape or some type of adhesive, and you're going to need a space on the wall or somewhere in your class or program to display what your students are going to create. And so what we first want students to think of 1 to 3 things that they are really good at. So it could be making an amazing peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It could be walking to school safely. It could be learning their spelling words or being a really good friend. But we want students to identify 1 to 3 things that they feel they're really good at and write that down on their pieces of paper. The next step is for you and your students to decorate that space you've designated with those words that they've identified, and really celebrate all of the great things that students in your classroom are able to do. Now, it's important that you beware and keep an eye out for students who may struggle coming up with 1, 2, or 3 things that they are really good at. That could be a sign that they need more positive relationships in their lives, that they may need a bit more encouragement, but we want you to keep an eye out for that because we want students to be able to think of and feel confident in even the smallest things that they're able to do. We hope that this very small insight has been helpful to you. There are so many more in this trauma toolkit. We answer a wide variety of questions and provide tactical things that you can do in a very easy to implement way with your students. And as always, with this activity and others here in the trauma toolkit, you can scale them up for older students and you can scale them down for younger students. But the goal is to help you support your students who've experienced trauma so that they can heal and learn. Thank you so much for joining today.